Hello, fellow nerds, and welcome back to Joe's Nerd Nook. Did someone roll a 5 or an 8? With that little tidbit, you guessed it. On today's unboxing video episode, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is the crazy limited edition, collector's edition of Jumanji the board game. Now this thing is pretty cool. I bought it off of I bought it from Merchoid for $160. So I believe it's electronic. It's all sorts of jazz. So we're gonna unbox this thing and maybe play. Not really. No, we've had enough of 2020. So, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, give me a second to set the camera down in front of the video. Ha ha. Now this thing is fucking pretty super rad. If we turn it around, you can see it comes with everything you see here. So, 1 Jumanji board game, 4 token game pieces, 1 Jumanji die, 2 6-sided dice, 51 Jumanji cards, 18 life cards, 4 jungle tiles, 10 hunter spear tiles. Oh no! Oh no! It fell over! The camera fell over. Sorry, this, again, like I said, these videos are super raw, no editing whatsoever. So if things happen, shit's gonna happen, son. So anyways, let's get back to it. Alright, so, as you can see, it's an easy open box. Pull a little tab back. Bing, bang, boom. Oh! Now, this is the first time I'm unboxing it. I took it out of the actual box. Now, by the looks of it, not only can you get this through Merchoid, but you can also get this from the Noble Collection, which is actually a pretty cool site. They've got a lot of collectibles, a lot of Harry Potter stuff, and everything like that. So, check them out. noblecollection.com, merchoid.com, where I actually bought this through. So, let's keep going. Getting all this out of here. So, wow, this thing definitely has some weight to it. Kind of cool. I'm feeling it. It's like wrapping. It's like unwrapping a Christmas gift. Haha. So, okay, now this is pretty spectacular. Oh, nice. Look at that. I opened it up. Yep. Where's the camera? There it is. I got a free fucking Jumanji coaster. Pretty badass. Woohoo! Can't really see it because it's black. It's dark. Get the tissue paper out of here. Now this is actually pretty well crafted. Like, holy shit. This thing is actually pretty nifty. I'm going to take the camera, I'm going to go over it. So, as you can see, some of the detailing on this thing is, I'm doing this in my room right now because I'm a bed, but yeah, the detailing in this is pretty impressive. Just like the just like my Thor, Mjolnir, and Stormbreaker, this fucking game is pretty goddamn impressive. Just by the detail alone. But, yeah, this thing is pretty cool. Now, if we open it up, I mean, it's designed just like the board game. I mean, it's not wood. It is plastic. But, I mean, holy shit. It's pretty cool. You got the instructions here, like the instructions. Foam. Like, wow, this is pretty killer. This is actually pretty killer. I'm fairly impressed. Not impressed by the middle section here, by the board, but I mean, it's just a foam piece that says Jumanji, when actually in the pictures it shows it says is the dome, which actually, oh, here, never mind. So in the bag here, if I can get it out. Okay. Oh, nifty. Okay, so as you can see here, it comes with a green dome that just sets right on top there to give it that domey feel, that pretty nifty looking stay there. I mean, you can put it any way you want. I kind of wish it locked in, but it doesn't. So I guess it's just for show. You, when it's stored and everything else, you put the game away, this and that and the other. But other than that, it's actually, that is pretty fucking cool. So that's pretty nifty. Now, as you can see here in this plastic bag is a nice little like, oh, what the hell, like I can't think of the fabric that this little pouch is made out of. It says Jumanji on it. It's pretty cool. A very nice little touch. So let's see here. I know one of these is supposed to open. Oh, cool. Okay, so here I opened up with a little pouch. Here's all the little pieces. As you can see, it's the elephant. You got rhinoceros. You have crocodile, which actually is kind of interesting. You got the monkey. If you think about it, I just noticed this now, that these indicate some of what already came out of the game, like right off the bat. Like the monkeys came out first, then you have the rhino and the elephant with the stampede, and then you have the crocodile. So technically, if you think about it, in the movie, those pieces indicated kind of what was going on. I just kind of put two and two together. Here's another little pouch area with the dice. As you can see, the dice are not your normal size dice, but it's also got the, looks like a hunter dice, or the extra dice that they were talking about. These little latches are magnetic, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. And then magnetic here. I'm actually pretty impressed. I'm not gonna lie, with the graphics in this thing. The graphics are all pretty much like made to look like wood, worn wood. Even the paint's kind of the same. I don't know if I can get a good shot, but I mean, it's actually pretty cool. This is pretty nice for the price. I mean, it's made out of plastic. It's not wood. There is one that I found on Etsy, all the way out in Spain, that's made of pure wood. Like, this thing is like, it's like redwood or something like that. I was looking at it. It's beautiful. Guy wants like almost $1,000 for it. I mean, it's handcrafted wood. If you want, go check it out. Etsy.com. Just look up the Legacy. I think it was the Legacy Collection Jumanji board game. On that site, there's also the mask, Loki's mask from The Mask, the movie with Jim Carrey. I was looking at getting those, but man, yeah, this is pretty fucking cool, the way this is all set up. So, like I said, a lot of these videos you're gonna see are gonna be extremely raw. There's not gonna be any editing to them whatsoever. So there's no editing to any of these videos whatsoever. Just a heads up, no editing. So let's open up all these little pieces now, and I've got the menu for the Jumanji digital download playing in the background. So everything is made out of plastic. As you can see, the design, the detail in these plastic pieces is actually pretty spot on. And then so I'm actually pretty impressed with the way the Noble Collection did this. But like I said, you can buy it from the Noble Collection. I bought this one through Merchoid.com. I got it pretty damn quickly. Like I said, it's $160. Again, the elephant, pretty fucking killer, dude. Like the design of these. I mean, this is sweet. Like, this is pretty fucking sweet. Like the monkey, as you can see, the monkey. Look at that. Give me a minute. I gotta. Okay, so now in this pouch, this nice little velvet. That's it, velvet. The velvet Jumanji pouch. That's what it was, velvet. Couldn't remember. So you got these life tokens, these life cards. Pretty cool. Got +1 dice total, 2 spaces. Okay, so this is not 100% electronic at all, like I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna have little effects. Crushed velvet. Crushed velvet is what this little pouch is. Crushed velvet. That's what it is. I was trying to think of it. Crushed velvet. God, you'd think I'd be able to get that, but. And this is kind of cool. It's got all these. I think you just move it, put it in there, like it's. So you got all these like little cards here that say Jumanji on them, like the swirl in the movie. I think what you do is you can put them inside the little hut, and I think that's why this is removable, because you put it in there and then it turns around. The lion, one card that says, let's see here, lion, his fangs are sharp, he likes your taste, your party better move post haste. So basically, just like in the movies, it's got all the little quotes and little poems that come in the Jumanji board game. It's all the same, really. Pretty nifty in all these cards. Like, and it even says like roll a 9. You roll 9, lion, you move 6 spaces. So they did an actually pretty decent job with this game. I'm impressed by it, especially with it being made out of plastic and not wood like the movie is. And again, like I said, you can get it through the Noble Collection. I didn't know it was that when I was buying it. I thought it was made by a specific company that pre-ordered it. I bought mine through Merchoid. You can still get it through Merchoid, but again, it's a Noble Collection piece, so you're better off just going through the Noble Collection. So the noblecollection.com, all one word, .com, is where you can get it. Like I said, I got mine through Merchoid. That's merchoid.com. I'll put that stuff in the description of the video, so you guys can take a look and see where you want to go to get the stuff. But again, this game, for what it is, being an actual board game, to be able to use it is actually pretty damn impressive. And like, my only gripe is the details there, but like the wood grain is kind of not really the best. Sorry. I'm trying to open the bag of dice. Just to... Oops, shit. Like I said, this videos are raw and uncut. They're not going to be edited. This, what I post is... It's it. That's it. See, the dice are kind of like... They're kind of yellowed and made to look like they're aged, but I would have liked it if they made them kind of more wood-styled. That's the other thing. I don't know if the place on Etsy does it, but yeah, I'm definitely going to look into getting that Etsy one, because it's, like I said, it's full wood. It's 100% detailed like the original film used one, kind of similar to this one. But this one is definitely good for a board game night. Again, if you're a big fan of Jumanji and you want board games, I highly recommend it, especially with all that you can get with this game, like going through some of these cards here. Like, as you can tell, obviously they're going to have a lot of what's in the movie. Like, okay, so here's another card, like in the movie. Mosquitoes. A little bite will make you itch, make you sneeze, make you twitch. Obviously, that's like from when Kirsten Dunst, Judy, and Peter started playing the game right off the bat. It was the first thing to come out of the game for the monkeys and then the lion. So, I mean, this game is very highly detailed, very well true to the movie as far as details go and everything else. I think this is a great piece to even have in a collection, whether you play it or not. I mean, it's definitely worth something. It's definitely worth a little bit. I mean, honestly, for me, yeah, whatever. I was trying to fix that little circle, but honestly, this thing is fucking cool as shit. I really like looking at it right now, because the detail's cool. I mean, I wish that, with the thickness of the board underneath, they could have done, and it being hollow, it sounds like, they could have done electronics and had this as a reader, had the centerpiece as a reading little video screen. I mean, with the thickness of the board and the way it is, they could have done something for it. But, I mean, again, the detailing in this is like phenomenal. Also, I wish the knobs were a little easier to grasp to like open them up, but because you got this little lip, you got a little lip under there that you got to snag. It's like, okay, that's a pain in the ass. But I mean, honestly, fucking this. Seriously, guys, this detailing is pretty cool, though, for being plastic. So, again, like I said, this thing is fucking cool. If you're a big fan of the movie, and it's a cult classic, I love it. Part of the reason I'm growing the beard and the hair, I will be doing a Robin Williams just out of Jumanji cosplay. So, stay tuned for that one. Right now I'm working on a couple other cosplays before that one, but yeah, if you're a huge fan of Jumanji and you really want something good as far as kind of like a special feel to it, but don't have the money to go slap happy and buy the one that's on Etsy for $1,000, almost $1,000. I mean, and plus it's in Spain or Italy or something like that, so keep that in mind. But the detail on that is exquisite. Just like the detail for this one, for what it is, what it's worth. This looks like it would be fun to play, and I'm actually looking forward until when a lot of shit's all over with and things open up and people I know that are comfortable getting together. I'm looking forward to doing this as a fucking for a game night. Like, seriously. I mean, everything like Jumanji, a game for those who seek to find a way to leave the world behind. You roll the dice to get a move to your token. Doubles gets another turn. The first player to reach the end wins. Like, phenomenal. It's like the details are just fantastic, and I seriously cannot stress enough how awesome this is. And if you're a big fan of Jumanji and you don't mind spending like 160 probably to about 180, 190, give or take, depending on tax of when you live and shipping, this thing is worth it. I mean, it's worth the 160. I know it's not electronic. There's no magnets, so you just put the piece down and move it yourself. It doesn't move by itself, unfortunately. But I mean, it's set up just like the game, just like the movie. So honestly, if you're really looking for something cool like for Jumanji, this would be the way to go. Especially if you want the Jumanji board game. I know Milton Bradley had made a quote-unquote Jumanji board game. I actually own that one too. But this is actually similar to that one. This one obviously is more a higher detailed movie replica. But yeah, I own the regular Jumanji board game Milton Bradley brought out, I don't know, umpteen years ago, and now I own this. And this I cannot wait to bring over to a friend's house and start playing, doing a board game night, whatever. But if you love Jumanji, if you're a big fan and you don't mind dropping the money, and you don't want to drop the money for an $800 to $900 one that is overseas or that someone handcrafts, this is the way to go. Again, this is playable. This is awesome. This is phenomenal. So, $159.99, then plus tax and shipping. So you're looking at almost a $200 price tag for this, but you're saving yourself almost $900, give or take, depending on if you find somebody to do a handcrafted wooden one. I mean, honestly, this is just as awesome, just as slick, just as beautiful as those. And I definitely highly recommend it. Again, if you're a fan, if you love the movie, you love the franchise, this is the way to go. On a tidbit, on a side note, just for shits and giggles here, I actually do own a Jumanji PC game. It came out back in 95, 96, somewhere around there, for Windows 95. So I believe it was 95 is when it came out, like a year after the movie. And I bought it. It's actually a pretty sweet game. You can look up videos on YouTube and everything. It's got mazes. It's got paddle games. You gotta try and get through a maze. It's actually a lot of fun. If my new computer had a CD drive, I'd probably pop it in and try it. But I'm sure if I looked around, I could probably download the CPU version of it, which actually doesn't sound like such a bad idea. So I might actually do it. So anywho, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Jumanji board game unboxing. And again, this thing is super killer. As you can see, sorry. As you can see, like, this game is fucking cool. I mean, it opens just like the movie. Opens just like it. I mean, seriously. Even the small little details, even though this thing just pops on and goes right back on, it just hits on and off, because I guess when the card goes down, it goes in there. So I guess the cards go in the middle. I'm assuming the cards go in the middle. I'll have to look at the instruction manual, and I'll just have to read this instruction manual to really get a feel on the game and everything else. And so yeah, the stickers just fell out. So yeah, like, let's see here. To win, be the first. Okay, so to win, be the first player to reach the center of the board by exact count and shout out its name, Jumanji. If all players run out of life tiles or are trapped in the jungle, Jumanji has won and the game is over. The exciting consequences of the game will vanish. The exciting consequences of the game will vanish only when the player has reached Jumanji and called out its name. Now, again, this is fucking cool. Like, again, the rules are pretty seem pretty intricate. So I think what I'm gonna end up having to do here is read up on this. And again, this will be like for a game night and whatever. So anyways, there you have it. That has been my Jumanji unboxing video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos on my channel. I'm going to have a few more unboxings to do and everything else. So, yeah, stay tuned. I've got a few Hot Toys. I got like 3 Hot Toys figures that are going to be in my next 3 unboxings. Next 3 unboxing videos, and then a few other unboxings of collectibles that I have. And after that, once I get through those, I'm actually going to start doing putting together the U.S. Eagle Moss Back to the Future DeLorean Time Machine and the U.S. Eagle Moss Ghostbusters Ecto-1. So again, please stay tuned next week, and I'll have 2-3 more unboxings next week. So until then, guys, peace out. Boom.